everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me again, your girl, C to the A to the I to the K to the A to the I to the I to the T to the O, baby. Welcome to my channel, honey. To all of my existing, people have problem. It's plenty. To all of my existing subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for all you've done. Thank you. And to the new ones, I want to say thank you guys so much for clicking on the subscribe button. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. And to those who haven't done this, probably watching this video right now, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Honey, I'm so sorry. You see the eyes flipping thing I was doing? I'm so sorry. It's not for you. Forgive my manners. I'm not being. So, but please do me a favor. You see that thing that they paint with red, that they put subscribe? That's nice, right there. Just there. Look down, it's there. Just click on it, please. Thank you very much. And at the end of this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and do make sure you comment. With that being said, let's go straight to today's video, shall we? So just like the title says, I would like to tell you guys how I ended up studying theater media arts in the university. Trust me, it wasn't planned. I mean, all I did was drama in church, but I never knew that it was like a term for it, like theater. I never knew there was something like that. Big deal. So all I wanted to study was mass communication. I wanted to be a presenter. Probably one day own my own show. You know, that was the mind. That was the set goal. That was everything. You know? But then, honey, that didn't happen. That did not happen. So while in secondary school 3, that's my final year in high school. So year 2013, I was sitting for my senior WAEC. And then, you know, in Nigeria, if you want to write exam that will lead you into university, you cannot sit for just one exam, entrance exam. My dear, you don't want to go to school? So in Nigeria, you have to write NECO, you write WAEC, you write GCE. You join everything together. You know, just to make sure that you get a secure space in the university. You get so, but basically, I just wrote WAEC and I wrote NECO for my entrance exam and all of that. So now, after that has been said and been settled, my dad was like, I should obtain a JAM form and then sit for JAM that year. But the rest of my family, that's my mom, my siblings, they were like, no, she's studying for NECO and WAEC. Let her just settle down. Besides, she's still too young. Why is she rushing to go to university? Probably next year, she's going to obtain a JAM form and then go to university. That was as simple as that. No rush. And my dad was like, okay. So 2014 came, I obtained a JAM form, read like never before, like there's no tomorrow. My dear, my brothers and sisters in the ministry, I did not pass it. I came out with 184 and then it was a shocker for me. I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? I didn't get it, like, did like switch my result or something? It was really heartbreaking. And then my dad was like, hey, I said it. When I said she should write exam, 2013, when she was busy writing WAEC and NECO, that theory and when her brain was hot and his book was entering inside freely. People refused. You said no, she's still young. Let her wait. 2013, 14. Now she has written it and she did not pass. But anyway, by myself, because I actually chose Unilorin as my first choice, by myself, I went to change it to Delta State University. Still mass communication. So I went there, sat for post-UTME and all of that. And the departmental cut-off mark for mass communication in the then was 49. So after writing post-UTME, subtraction, division, minus, plus JAM and post-JAM, my overall score was 45. Just four more numbers. Come on. So I waited for first list, nothing. Second list, nothing. Did not even bother to even wait for third list. I left Delta State. So after that happened, my dad started getting so hyped, but it was like, I don't want to see you in this house. So I told you to write or sit for JAM last year. You refused to listen to me. You started to listen to your mother and your siblings. Now you see yourself. I don't want to see you in this house. It was taking it really seriously. And every other person who supported me about the fact that I should not write JAM the other year, they were like this. Nobody was supporting me anymore. They knew my dad was taking this thing serious, and then something had to happen. And then my sister then brought up the issue of pre-degree, and I'm like, what? No way, man. ever since I was in high school, I was like, there is no way I'm going to study or I'm going to get to the university through pre-degree. There is no way that's going to happen. I've always insulted those people who did pre-degree. I'm like, it's just stupid. Those people that go for it is just stupid. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. But meanwhile, I never knew that my Father in heaven, the creator of all, was sitting down. I was looking at me. I was like, I'm about to throw a shocker your way. Oh, so that was how I bumped into a classmate in high school, and then she was like, she just getting admission, 100 level, she's 100 level, blah, 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 blah. And I told her about if there was like a pre-degree, something like that in our school. But before then, I did ask for pre-degree things in DESU, but unfortunately for me, God said DESU was not my way. This was about to just write first semester exam for pre-degree, so they were long gone. There was nothing I could do about it. So I called on a girl from Ekiti State. I didn't even know Ekiti State actually existed. I'm so sorry to all of my Ekiti people. I am sorry, Jeremiah Pino. I'm sorry. I am very sorry. But that was just the fact. It was just not there. I was just a very naive little girl who all my heart was Unilorin. If it's not Unilorin, it's nothing. You get. So when I heard Ekiti State University, I'm like, what? Nigeria? You sure? So it was totally crazy and all. So after all of that happened, someone helped me out with my registration in the school. I went to the school, sat for the exam, I passed, gained the admission, I was there. Something about pre-degree is just that it's an advanced tutorial. It's like you can take a tutorial class for JAM anywhere, but when it's in a university setting, they call it pre-degree. But then to me, it's just an advanced tutorial, but you know that you are in the school. So then I was thinking to myself, because the school itself wasn't offering the course mass communication. So someone was like, pick sociology now. You know, if you study sociology university, you can actually work anywhere. That is like one big fat lie they tell you before you enter school. Study this course, you can work anywhere. My dear, you study that course, you not study it, you will come outside. Oriye, and you're high. It will ring Magburu. And it will pass see Iba for join. So so after that being said, I was okay, sociology, and then we're using this twin all. So this the first part, or block A of the hall. It was really huge. So like 2 options were in it. So it was social science option, and art option. So now you see social science option. All we're taking was economics, government, maths, and English. It was so boring. I felt like I was draining. Apart from the fact that I was angry that I was in this particular department that I did not like. I don't like the fact that I was actually doing a pre-degree program and all of that. It was just crazy. But then I noticed that when I look over to the other side of the hall, I see this art student. They're contributing, saying stuff, they're talking, they're doing all of that. And it looks like fun. And I'm like, okay. So one day, as God may have it, I just went into the class. I was thinking we were going to have like a combined class. At the end of the day, I found out that no, there was nothing like that. There was nothing like a combined class, you know. So I was sitting there, and then we're taking, the lecturer in charge was taking CRS. But then something about the CRS is not just CRS. It's not about Christian religious studies. There is Islamic studies, and there's also traditional studies. So traditional studies, as I then, they were taking the part of the traditional part, and they were talking about juju, the history of juju, how juju came to be. It was fun. I enjoyed the class. People started asking questions, we were talking, and it was funny. There were stupid questions too, but then it was fun, and I was just laughing all the way. And then I said to myself, girl, you are finally home. So I started doing the whole switching, changing of course, all by myself without telling my family. So after I had succeeded, I was not thinking to myself, what will I do? What will I study? I looked at law. I said, it's not me that will spend 5 years in this school. God forbid, don't make her. I was looking at linguistics, history, English. What am I looking for? I don't want all of this. So one of my lecturer, who ended up being my lecturer in the department, he was taking us literature, but the drama part. So it was, anytime it comes around, it was always very enthusiastic about theater and media art. How is this? How is that? He was very passionate about it. And I'm like, okay, probably I should just give it a try. So I just feel in theater art and all that, and boom, that was how it happened. So now, after that happened, I knew I had to call home and tell them about it, yeah? So the first thing, I had to start gathering my hammy. I can't just go to my dad and say, Dad, I switched my course from sociology to like theater and media art, yeah? So I told my sister. She was like, are you happy with it? I said, yes. I told my brothers. They said the same thing. I told my mom. My mom looked at me and she was like, are you happy? She said, did it make you happy? I'm like, yes. And then she said, okay, that's all I want to ask. I'm like, thank you. So when I told my daddy eventually, Eventually, I knew that it was going to blow up, but I did not care because what? I've got an army in my back. Army in my back. So when I told my dad about that, it was like, theater and what? What are they doing there? So you want me to pay your tuition fee in the university to go and study theater and media arts? Now, this was what he said, and I quote. Why? Because I can never forget what he said. It was like, so you want me to pay for your tuition fee to study theater and media arts, so that when you graduate from school, you will end up dancing half naked in a musical video. Me. I would never embarrass you like that. No! Why would you even think that? No way. Why would you even think that? So it got me, and I'm like, yo, man, slow down. Slow down. But eventually, as time went on, it got to accepted that, okay, this is what this girl like. This is what she wants to do. And I like the fact that she's happy with it and that she's succeeding in it. So pretty much that was it. So that's how I ended up studying theater and video arts in school. Yup. So with that being said, that's the end of today's video, y'all. Catch you guys next time we see. And with that being said, John, please do not forget to subscribe. Make sure you share to your family and friends. Call people around to come sit down, watch, and listen to this story that I just told you, John. No, help my ministry. Click on that subscribe button, honey, and also do make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, and do not forget to comment. Thank you guys very much. That would do me a huge favor in this particular community. You feel me? So from me to you, it's adios. Bye.